What up, YouTube? This is Black Vengeance 28. I've been gone for a long time, but I've been commenting on people's videos. But I come to you today because I want to kind of switch it up. As we know, this is February, this is Black History Month, and I want to get something off my chest that's severely bothering me. First, I want to give a shout out to Harvey Superboy for bringing it to my attention, because I don't listen to that much rap music. I'm more of a jazz and blues fan myself. But Lil Wayne, as a black man myself, living in America, raised by a black father who instilled pride in me, instilled a sense of self in me. And, the Emmett Till story is something that is near and dear to my heart, because it was one of the first stories that was ever taught to me, not by the school system, but by my parents. And I remember my father telling me that this story is the single most important story you would ever hear about, because it summed up and correlated everything of what it meant to be a black male living in that time. And what it was like to be a black male, in the times of when they were lynching us as a daily sport. So that story always made me cringe as a young boy. And then as I got older, learning in school the things that they didn't want to tell you in school, And I always will give credit to my parents who taught me, in spite of what the educational system, because today our black children aren't really learning black history even today. They still like to fuzzle over things. They like to skip over details that I feel are critical that our black children need to know today. Maybe if these black children knew these things, they wouldn't look up to guys like Lil Wayne. What can I say when I think of Lil Wayne right now? I think he's got a lot of emotional issues, like psychological issues. I've heard this man say things in the past about black women that I did not agree with. And this comes as no shock because of what I've heard about him prior, in his past. But at the same time, this was such a premeditated, such a calculated move by his part, that I think if something is not done now about Lil Wayne, if something is not done, not even just about Lil Wayne, if something is not done about how us as black men are being portrayed, then our future is lost. Our children, they have no hope. They have no chance. So, I'm deeply saddened by what I've heard. I'm reading articles now while I'm in my office. I'm just reading articles, and stuff it's getting real. It is garnering a lot of attention, and I want to see what happens. What is going to be the actions taken by one, the record label, two, his fans. Because I guarantee you that there are these knuckleheaded black people who are going to still support him, and they're going to stand behind this thing that he's black, or they're going to stand behind this oh, well, he's just a rapper and it's a freedom and it's expression of music. No, that was not an expression of music. That was an expression of ignorance. That was an expression of lack of respect. Emmett Till died so that he could enjoy the luxuries of what he is doing, of his skill, being able to touch millions of people with his music. He shows no respect. That is uncalled for. I want to see what happens. I'm going to stand by and let this simmer, and I just needed to get that off my chest. I'm gonna switch it up with a different video later on this week. Get back to boxing, but I just felt that I needed to say this because You know, the black coonery that I'm seeing from a lot of these rich, black, influential people in America is nauseating at this point. And it seems to be an epidemic. So let me know what you guys think. You know, at the end of the day, you know, comment. And I don't care whether you agree with it, disagree with it. I just really want to hear what people's reactions is to the situation. Peace and God bless. One.